Hi everyone, my name is Charles. I'm actually a long-term resident. I live in Markham. I raised my kids in Markham. I run my business in Markham. So I have passion about this city of Markham. I echo Trustee Jiang earlier that our system, the school system, is really, in my opinion, today, failing our young kids as early as age 3. Now, when you're talking about teaching kids about 6 different types of sex genders and brainwash them and spending more time, you are actually talking about getting them mentally ill-prepared. Exactly what Trustee Jiang is talking about. Talking about the city of Markham, the provincial government, they are totally failing our young kids. Now, when I came to North America at age 23, I never heard of student loan. You know, congratulations, Franco, you paid off student loan. When I'm 23, getting ready for my master's degree and get ready for a job, I was debt-free. You know, kids need to learn the basic rules of finance. Now, just to want to mention, I run a business. I'm a investment manager. My business is teach young people, parents, even grandparents, the basic rules of money. You know, the school kind of getting a little bit started educating kids, but people need to be, you know, everybody, including young people, learn the rules of money. When you talk about a young kid, I talk about. You know, today's kids, when they graduate, they're still a kid. You graduate with $50,000 student loan, and 2 years later, maybe you get married, a girl, a boy. Hopefully, you know who you are marrying, because today's sex education talking about, you know, you can marry anybody. So when you get married with anybody, when you marry with someone, another $50,000 loan, student loan, let alone car loan that you need to drive, right? You need to drive to work. And living in the city of Markham, the average mortgage, let's say $500,000. So you're really ill-prepared for, you know, your career, your life. So I would say our city, you know, servants, our provincial government servants, they need to know they're servants. They're supposed to serve the people. You need to create policies, not to drive this whole province into huge deficit. And I'm sorry, one of the federal leaders is talking about bringing our country in this election into more deficits. That is just not the way to go. You see, you talk about Ontario. We have the, and I actually came to, prior to come to Ontario, I live in California. You know, California is the engine of the United States economy. You know, I was shocked about 3 months ago that Ontario has more debt than California. Now let me ask everybody in this audience, do we have Hollywood in Ontario?
Of course not, but we have a bit of the post-production.
Do we have Disney World in Ontario? You know, do we have Silicon Valley? I used to live in Silicon Valley prior to coming to Markham. Do we have Silicon Valley? I mean, we're proud that you know, Markham is a capital city. You see, we can't afford to let this city, let this provincial government, let this whole country go up debt. And I'm sorry, this is just not the way to go. You know, speaking, you know, as a business owner in, you know, educating people about finance, you balance your budget. Your home, I hope your home, you balance your budget. You spend more money than you bring home. That is not the way to go. You know, talking about giving people jobs. You know, business owners like me, I give people opportunity to jobs. And I'm sorry, the school system is really ill-preparing kids, you know, young people to get a job. They need to lower their expectation. Some of the speakers talk about good jobs. You know, not to say good job, there is just not enough jobs. And Canada is an export-driven economy. So let's face the fact, we don't have enough jobs. So young people need to be educated. you need to be prepared. What kind of economy, what kind of job you're going to be facing. So you train yourself, you prepare yourself when you get out there, the real world. And go back to the beginning. You got to be debt free. You got to know the basic rules of money. And then you're ready for economy. So I'm going to stop right here and pass to the next speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Charles Jiang.